Hello, my dear lovely people. Hello, my dear parents. Hello, my dear aunties and uncles. This video is for us ways in which we can encourage our kids to be close. The reason being that when your children are close, one might be going through something that you don't know, and the other one is going to call your attention with. Most parents, they are not close, or most of us parents, we are not close to our children, and we make our children not to be close to each other. Know that it's only another child that's going to call your attention to what another child is going to, if you are not close to your children, or if you're super busy and you don't spend a lot of time with your children. Now you have to create scenarios or situations that keep your children close to each other, because they can protect each other. They can know or identify when the other person is going through something. Because some parents, because they go pay, I wanted a boy, God gave me a girl, I wanted a girl, and all of those disparity, this is my favorite child, this is not my favorite, all of those disparity make children grow apart. But now, I want to give us some tips on how we can keep our children close. Number one, never you compare your children. They are unique in their own ways. You gave birth to them with their own mind, the mind of theirs. They execute things differently. But don't make another child feel less important to the other one. Don't use phrases like, why didn't you do it like this? Why this person is doing better than you? You are a dull child. Don't, your sister is more intelligent than you. Your brother is smarter than you. No. My dear parents, we have to stop doing that. Because you only make the other child who maybe is just a slow thinker feel less worthy of the love in that house. And they start distancing themselves from the other children, or they start feeling like they don't belong in that house. And guess what? When your child starts feeling that way, they stop going close to their sister or their brother, because they start feeling like mommy and daddy loves you more than me. So, because mommy and daddy love you more than me, you are their favorite child, don't come close to me. And if something happen to your child, their sister or their brother will not know, and you will not know. Children talk amongst them when there's love. Children share things when there's love, and you will know those things. Because even if that child is shy to come and tell you, one of the other kids will come and tell you, because they love their brother, they love their sister. They are trying to protect their brother or their sister. Yes. So if somebody does not know, I urge you, if you were doing that comparison amongst your children, stop it. Better use your other kids to encourage the one that is listening in by letting them study together, letting the older one teach the younger ones. Make them understand that they came from one family leader. Even if, what I'm saying is that children around you should be treated equally, even if you do not give birth to them. Don't use your nephew. Don't treat your nephew worse than the way you treat your children, because you did not give birth to them. Or don't treat your niece worse than you give birth to them. You treat your children because you did not give birth to them. As long as you are a mother, as long as you are a father, I urge you to know that you don't know which child is going to be the one to uplift you tomorrow. So encourage, if you happen to be put in a position where you are a parent to the child or to a child in that same house, and there's more than one child in that house, treat them all equally with love and encourage them to be one in the house. No child is better than the other child. Number two, stay out of children's quarrel unless there are injuries involved. Let children learn how to solve problems by themselves without adult intervention. Unless people should understand it, there's a quarrel, or there's an injury, or there is use of weapons. Now, as an adult, you can step in. But when they're having their little squabbles, what you can do is bring them together and encourage them to make peace and love one another. Teach them the art of solving their problem and solving it with love. When you start even seeing them using words that are uncalled for, excuse me, you call them and teach them how to use words that is loving. Encourage them to use loving words towards each other. Don't go and, you maybe the way you want to discipline them, you discipline another child worse than the way you discipline the other one, or you start using offensive words towards one or the other. It makes the other child feel like, I'm not loved enough, that's why they are treating me this way. So when children are having their quarrel, their squabble, stay out of it and observe until where you determine that there's a call for concern, you step in at the beginning, because they are figuring out life. They are seeing how things are going. Like what I do with my son. My son, he walk and throw himself down. I let him deal with that. It's not that I don't love him. And I tell him, you are a young man. Life is going to be tough with you, so I need you to tough up. It does not mean I don't love him, but I need him to come off that attitude. He will not do it next time. But if he goes and throw himself on the floor because I refuse him something, I go and pick him up, he's going to do that all the time. He's going to feel like that is the way I used to manipulate mommy. So if I don't want something, I just fall down. No, you stay there. You're crying, I'll leave you because I did not push you down. But I just told you no about something. So parents, understand how to treat your children. Don't make young men to become weaklings in the society. I'm not saying that you should spank on your child. I'm saying toughen up when it comes to children's problems. Let them handle their situation. Let them get used to having this disagreement and sorting it by themselves. Get your children to get involved in each other's activity. If one is playing soccer, one is playing whatever, take them to various games. Go and watch your brother playing a game and cheer them up. Go and watch your sister playing their game and cheer them up. Learn how to support your sister. Learn how to support your brother. Don't go and be like, hey, your brother played the game more than you played your game. No, they are two different games. They have separate activities where you want them to be involved in each other's activities, to learn how to love what each other love. So that if the other person feels down in the activity, they can cheer them up when you are not there, because they are growing up in life. And in certain points in their life, you are not going to be there all the time, but they should learn how to cheer up each other. They should learn how to support each other in the course of life, even though we have different activities, different aspirations, different goals, different minds. That's how you train your children to cheer up each other and be close to each other and each other's keeper. Yes. Another thing you need to do is give them joint chores. Don't feel that another child is weak to do something that if there are plates in the kitchen to be washed, let one person be washing, another person be wiping them. But they are all together and they are doing the dishes. Don't say you go and do the dishes while you go and dust the parlor. When they are finished doing the dishes, let them go and dust the parlor together. Because another person is going to feel like my own choice is difficult than the other person. But if they do it together, they know that, okay, mommy wants us to do our things together, or daddy wants us to be united when doing things together. Or you ask them, what are you comfortable doing? Let them pick their chores in the house, but they need to have it. Do you guys want to work together? Tell them, explain to them the need of them working together as a family. Not the children going up and looking at another person like you are worse off than me. No. Have family conversation and family meetings. What people don't understand is that when you are having a family meeting, it gives room for your children to air out their grievances towards each other, and then you can fix it. When you have those little gadgets and say who upset who and who wants mommy or daddy to handle, in the presence of all of them, don't do it separately. Don't take sides. Look for a unanimous and a neutral ground to stand as a parent. Don't take sides. If this person is wrong, side where they were wrong and how they can correct it. Side where this person was wrong and how they can correct it. Be careful how you take side amongst children. It tears them apart. Now plan family vacation. Let's make sure as children are going, take them out of where their comfort zone, where they have their friends. They always choose their friends, but every child has their friend. But take them out of there and take them to a situation where they have just the two of them, or the three of them, or the four of them. They will see the need of each other, because they have the only familiar person around them is their brother or their sister. So my dear lovely people, these are some of the things you do to keep your children together, to keep your children in unity, to make them know that they have to grow love amongst them. So my dear lovely people, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. So when I drop another video, you'll be the first to know. Stay blessed.